Okay, I'm going to talk about carrots now. The preparation for carrots is really soul destroying. It's laborious, difficult, time consuming, but the satisfaction you get when you pull a beautiful straight carrot out of the ground is just phenomenal, so it's totally worth it in my opinion. So I'm just going to talk about the preparation first and then how I plant them. So the first thing I do is I get my wheelbarrow, my sieve. This is quite a good sieve. It doesn't do huge amounts at a time, but it's probably would get more done than like the hand sieves. So basically I get my compost, whack it in like so, and then spend about 2 hours doing this, okay? And what that does is it creates a really fine soil, because carrots are notorious for forking, which basically means that they warp in the ground and you end up with a carrot with maybe 3 legs. That doesn't sound so bad, but you really don't have any vegetable, it's all just warped root, so you want to try and avoid that to get really long carrots. I do add extra nutrients to my carrots. I use calcified seaweed. I got that from a tip from another grower. So I add that in and I basically whiz this up in the magic bullet in my kitchen to save me spending hours grinding it with pestle and mortar, which is what I used to do before I caught on. And so you just add this to your mix, and then the more you sieve, that shall sieve your calcified seaweed in. As you can see, my soil's all sieved, lovely and fine. Those little white specks you see in there are the calcified seaweed, so I'll need to give that a good mix. So how I grow carrots, probably a bit different to normal. There's probably various ways of doing it, but this is how I do it. But it might not work for everyone, it is pretty time consuming. So I fill bins, okay, like so, with sand. And I have assorted sizes of bins, okay? So then for each bin, you fill it with sand, okay? And then you have to core the sand and fill it with your sieved compost. Now, how on earth do you do that? Well, that's my next segment. Okay, so I've got around me the things I need to core my carrots and prepare them. The first thing you need is a drain pipe. And if you make a hole in the drain pipe and stick a handle through, it will give you more leverage whenever you want to core your carrots. Now, unless you have fresh sand, you've got a problem. Well, it's not really a problem. When you core fresh sand and lift it out, you can just shake the sand out and it'll fall. But if you're like me and you use the same bins and the same sand every year, you'll core it, but it'll stick in the tube. So you then need to get that out. So it's basically just poking it out. It takes hours and hours and hours, but c'est la vie. And then once you've made your hole, you'll put a flower pot with a hole in the bottom on top of your hole, and then you shall sieve. No, you'll not sieve, you'll put your soil into the flower pot and it'll go into the hole. So there you go. Action shot montage. Coring, poking, and filling. That's all the holes filled, as you can see. I haven't really overcrowded it too much because I think that can sometimes make the parsnips warp. I'm going to plant parsnips in this one because I've already done about 75 carrots. It's been a lot of hard work, but I have to say, on a day like this, just look how beautiful it is. These are parsnip seeds. They're a lovely looking little seed actually. They're like little gems. I usually would put maybe 3 seeds in every hole. And then what I do when they eventually germinate and start poking their little heads out, I'll maybe wait until they're about 1 to 2 inches. And then I'll take away the weakest 2 seedlings. Of course, Darcy's eating a stick again. Darcy, no sticks, thank you very much. So I'm going to just pop these in and then cover them over and give them a water. So that's how to plant carrots and parsnips from me and Mr Darcy. May your carrots be long, proud and beautiful.